First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching his truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this is your brother the Wag Bar from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And as you see, hey, another failed attempt. And I'm not going to say too many words, you know how they are. But you know what I'm saying. You know, another gunman tried to sit up here and make a case at Trump. And here we go again. 2 times and 2 failures. I don't know who believed this shit, but here it is again. Some more psyop, and this is just some bullshit. But it is what it is. These things are happening, and what you know, and you're going to have people out there that's going to believe it's true, and it's going to cause even more chaos, a lot of more uproar, a lot of more tension and things that's going to build up. So whether it's true or not, you know, that's up to somebody else's interpretation. But we got to understand that these things are going to happen and it's going to cause tension and chaos, which that's what we want. But with that, man, I'm going to sit up here and grab a few scriptures. I'm going to read this article and grab a few scriptures. So the first thing is NBC News, U.S. News. It says suspect in White House correspondence dinner shooting wrote of targeting Trump administration. Cole Thomas Allen, 31, is accused of rushing a security checkpoint armed with a shotgun, handgun, and knives and exchanged gunfire with law enforcement. You know, and this is from April 26, 2026 at 1:35 a.m. It was updated April 26, 2026 at 11:50 a.m. by Rudy Chinchilla, Rich Shapiro, Bill Feather, and Pilar Melendez. It says a California teacher and engineer accused of opening fire outside the White House Correspondents Association dinner was targeting Trump administration officials, according to a note he sent family members before the Saturday attack. So he sent his family members a note saying that he's going to do this. You know what? Just the stupidity. I'm not going to even. When a person is going to do something, they never make it known. If you're going to sneak attack somebody, if you're going to do something, you're not going to tell nobody. See, that's another thing that people in this country, they don't have a brain. The moment they sit up here and say that, oh, this guy did this, they found his ID. So amongst all the rubble, amongst everything that, you know what I'm talking about, what happened in that 9/11, you find all this stuff and you end up finding what this, it's just ridiculous, the evidence that they find that these people are going to do something. It's just ridiculous that here it is, you find it afterwards. Why you didn't find it before the situation happened? Bullshit. Just dumb. But it says Cole Thomas Allen, 31, who lives in Los Angeles suburb of Torrance, is the armed suspect federal authorities subdued near the packed ballroom at the Washington Hilton where President Donald Trump and other White House officials gathered with journalists. A federal official familiar with the case told NBC News authorities say that the suspect was armed with a shotgun, handgun, and knives when he rushed a security checkpoint and ran toward the ballroom where the black tie dinner was being held. He exchanged gunfire with law enforcement and was tackled to the ground. So there you go. I'm not going to read no more of this. You can look at all the articles and look at all the video news reports that's coming out, and it'll tell you. But I say bullshit. If a person's going to do something, they're going to make it not known. You're not going to go tell family members. You're not going to write it all on the wall. You're not going to post it on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or wherever other places that you're going to do things. You're not going to do that. When a person decides that they're going to do something, look at all the suicides. Look at all the people who go into these buildings for workplace violence. They don't sit up and post anything. They just do it. So here it is. You're going to go after the main person, the president of the United States, and you're going to post it everywhere and let people know that you're doing it. Get the fuck out of here. It's just stupid. Anyone who believes this shit is dumb. Come on now. You got to have a better brain. But with that being said, hey, things are going to happen. People is going to believe it because you got a lot of people that swear by this government, believe in these Nero, believe in number 47, believe in this system, and they can't let it go. And it's going to be to their destruction. So with that being said, let me grab those. I'm going to get that one, but I want to pull up another one. Salakia. I'm going to pull up Matthew 24 real quick. I'm going to get a point in there, and then I'm going to go back to the other script. This is Matthew 24, and I'm just going to really get straight to the point. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows," and that's what you're gonna sit up here and see. But you know what? This is not the one I really wanted. So like here, brothers, there was one. It was a specific point that I want to make. So forgive me. This is not the one I wanted. Forgive me real quick. It's in second address, the one I really wanted, because that it has a point in there that I really want to make. So forgive me. This is second address 15. There's a point that I want to make. Not 15, 9. This is second Esdras chapter. This is second Esdras 9 in verse 1. He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." Now, the word I really wanted in here was uproars of the people. And that's what you're going to see a lot of now. You're going to see uproars of the people. And this guy who did this, whether it's true or not, you're going to see this intensify as time goes on. So these things are going to happen. Do we believe that it was with him? That's questionable. But that's, like I said before, to each his own. But I want to get this point with uproars of the people. I looked up the definition. Let's go to uproar meaning. It says uproars refers to a state of noisy confusion, loud clamor, or intense public outcry and angry complaint. It signifies a chaotic situation often caused by disapproval or rage, where many people make noise simultaneously. The term originated from the Dutch words mean to stir up, often implies a scene of violent commotion or a heated protest. Now I'm going to sit up here and get something. It says, I don't see. I was looking for the synonyms to this word. There it is. Now, when you look at the synonyms to this word, it says commotion, tumult, hubbub, pandemonium. I'm finna get the word pandemonium. I had pulled that up. Now, look what pandemonium says. Pandemonium refers to a state of wild, noisy confusion, utter chaos, or uproar, typically caused by excitement, anger, or panic. It describes a scene filled with pandemonium, such as panic, crowd, or a chaotic event. Synonyms include bedlam, turmoil, commotion, chaos, and uproar. And I was sitting up here thinking, when you look at the word pandemonium, if you look in the middle, it says demon. You can't make this shit up, man. The words that's been spread around here and all other stuff that caused, you cannot make this shit up, man. Pandemonium, demon right there in the middle of it. But either way it goes, it's a violence that's going to happen. People are going to get tired, and they're going to come out violently. And like I said before, the guy that took that tried to get President Trump, last year or the year before, or however long it's been, and then you got this fool. I'm gonna tell you something right now. If a person is coming at you, they're not gonna let you know it. Let's just be honest. They're not gonna let you know it. So with that, I'm gonna sit up here and grab just a few more scriptures, and then I'm gonna end it. The first scripture I want to sit up here and grab was, and I had it. That was I'm gonna grab this one first. Second, I pulled this one out a lot. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Satan's devices could mean many things, but it also is these psyops, man. See, these psyops were meant to sit up here and bring commotion. Sit up here and get. See, what they want to do is have people float to the side of having sympathy for this clown, number 47. You're going to have people that's going to do it. They're going to truly believe in the bullshit that's happening. And that's going to cause division, cause chaos, because what they really want in this country is division. They want chaos. They want things to get jumped up and to happen. It's not happening as fast, but it's going to happen pretty soon. People are going to get tired. And I always look at it like this way, and it's just my own thoughts. The main way to get people excited and in an uproar is if you crash the economy, and it's food. Food problems. Food problems is going to cause people to lose their mind. And they're going to come with that pretty soon, man. They're going to have to. Because people don't give a damn about the other shit that's going on. But when you cause them to lose money, cause them to lose food, that's what's going to be the real problem. And what I mean by lose food, I'm not just talking about a few people that's losing food here and there in these states and in these cities. I'm talking about when it gets to a large quantity of people in this country. Then you're going to see a difference. Then you're going to see a problem. And those are just my thoughts on that. Now, the other thing I want to sit up here and get was, I'm going to go here too. Because you're going to have a lot of people who, this is Job 12 and 16. It says, with him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. And this is the Lord. The deceived and the deceiver are his. And a lot of people have been deceived by these psyops, man. A lot of people are being deceived. And the deceiver is being deceived because they think they're doing something, but it's really the Lord pulling the strings. It's really the Lord pulling the strings. But a lot of these people sitting up here being deceived by these motherfuckers with this bullshit that's going on. And a lot of them going to be destroyed anyway. Who cares? But we understand, man, that these things got to happen. We understand that these things must go on for the kingdom to come, And I can't wait. I cannot wait, man. So keep on doing what you're doing. But these fools out here just believe anything, because they love this country too much. They love this place. A lot of them do. And they're going to fight tooth and nail to keep it going. But that was just that point. Now I'm going to sit up here and get this other point. Then I'm going to close it out. This is Jeremiah chapter 49. And it was verse 7. It says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is the counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? The reason I get this is there's no more counseling in Teman. There's no more counseling over here in this damn country. These motherfuckers are doing anything and everything now, man. Just being totally, how could I say, it's a word I'm looking for. I'm gonna put it like this. They're goofing off. They're fucking up. Their wisdom and counseling is dumb. People ain't falling for the okie doke no more. A lot of people are looking at this and sitting up here saying, man, look, this shit ain't real. So all the stuff that y'all doing to sit up here and try to sit up here and get people to float to y'all side, you're going to get a few of them, but their wisdom is gone, man. People are looking past these psyops and knowing that they psyops. People are looking like this shit ain't real. This some bullshit. Because I'm going to tell you something. If a motherfucker really after you, he really wants you, hey, he going to get you at some point. In 2 attempts. Come on now. And then somebody writing down, I'm going to do it. Come on now. Y'all really sloppy in y'all work now. That's what I was trying to look. This is sloppy work. Sloppy work. There's nothing professional about. Even if this was real, it's sloppy. But let's just say, but I'm going to say it's not real. So this is sloppy, and whoever sit up here and thought of it and created this psyop is sloppy, man. But with that being said, hey, look, man. Hey, brothers, but these things are going to pick up. Whether it be psyops or not, these things are going to pick up, and it's just a matter of time. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to those apostles, the elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching the truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we're almost up out of here. So with that, I like to say Kwam Yasharallah and Abba Ball. And Anyaha B'Thamalaka. Shalom.